Hello and welcome back. Bonjour, mesdames et messieurs, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Amnesia. Geez, man, it's been a while. I haven't had a good recording session with Amnesia in kind of a long time. I got into this game, A Machine for Pigs here, while I was still diffusing Justine. So really, I recorded the first maybe 3 episodes, and then I did another one after that, and Jesus. I gave it a little bit of time because I figured maybe that was a good idea, get myself back into being scared and terrified and stuff. Why did I do that? Before I get too far into it, I think it might be a good idea to do a little bit of a recap. Because it's a sure thing, alright? There are a lot of little details that we come across and that I'm not really aware of while I'm experiencing them. But, rewatching all of these episodes while I'm editing them, things come out. Man, there are sounds coming out of everywhere. Take, for example, the character's whole name. Mandus. Oswald Mandus. Now, depending on what time period you come from, you might immediately think of a character from The Watchmen. However... Oh boy. Ooh, that sounds bad. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. Eek. It sounds like there's something in here with me. I wouldn't have questioned that before, but... Oh, Christ. Nope. The sound's going away. Something's moving over there. It's just like a pulley. Oh, man. Whew. Okay. I'm guessing I need to have a fuse for this thing. I'm not gonna turn my light on because... Hang on, let me read instead. I'm not gonna turn my light on because I don't want anything to find me. Oh, the saboteur has been this way. Intriguing! The gates are far too heavy for a man to lift, and are instead hoisted aloft by a chain coiled about a tube that appears to be spun by motors connected to these electrical switches. Whilst the fuse is blown, the motor cannot be spun, and the gates will remain an impenetrable barrier to progress. Interesting. More electrical sabotage? Another confounded fuse box. The fellow is thorough in his sabotage, if somewhat repetitive. The stench from these barrels is quite discomforting. I would certainly hope that whatever chemistry this room is designed to store is not a defining feature of the flood that threatens my children. We'll get into that part. Yeah, what was I saying before I got terrified? All the hell. Ozymandias, not the name of the character from The Watchmen, but instead the name of a poem. You can look it up pretty easy on, say, Google. There was an article that I found on that on Wikipedia, and it actually spoke of a poem, yes, and it was an interesting poem, and I'm figuring that it has quite a lot to do with the story. Maybe it's quite revealing. Oh, jeez. And it actually... Let me see if I can't lift the phrasing directly from the article. It seeks to contrast the inevitable decline of leaders and the empires that they raise with their pretensions to greatness. And I think that might be quite revealing, especially so early in the story of this game. Hey, paperwork! Thank God, a pause. Ooh, man. Deal with me. Just bear with me, folks. That's what I meant to say. August 9th, 1899. Von Reichenbach writes of the Odic force, whilst that ignorant charlatan Blavatsky pontificated upon the soul. They're both cretins. To think one could strive for such great heights without wading first through puke and innard, without standing upon an architecture of bones. Montezuma was the wiser, but here, in our temples of steel, I have witnessed the severed head of a man, recently trampled to death by a runaway carriage, immersed in a solution of Brennenburg compound upon his eyes, and cry, "Oh, where are my legs, sir? Where is my body?" It's all coming together. We are breaking through the barriers of death itself. Oh, my dead darling Lily, it is too late for you, but I promise this. I will save our children from death, and if need be, I will wrench them back from the blackness with this wonderful concoction. Is this, Mandus writing this? I wonder if we can safely assume that. Ah, well. Yes. As we progress through this recap, Mandus has built a fine building. And it appears that... yeah, I can just get this right out of the way here. I believe this... I've been on the other side of this. Yeah. Let's see now. Yeah, I saw that. Let me think for a moment. Let me breathe. You know those 3 Fs? Just to throw on a tangent. Flight, fight, or freeze? I definitely freeze. That might have been a fine example of it. Yeah. Mandus built this fine establishment. And I'm going to assume that, well, if I can presume something based on the fact that this is definitely an Amnesia title, well, something pretty bad happened. Something really horrible probably happened. And Mandus, is now picking through the ruins of his life and of his ideologies, probably. In his desperation to fix things, he's probably wanted to do some crazy stuff, as powerful men often do. Of course, he couldn't just, let's say something really bad happened, couldn't just let go. No. Letting go's for chumps. I'm gonna combat death. There was something here, man. There was something here, and I wonder if it is something that I need to worry about. I know in the previous game, when something was there, it made a sound. When a monster was there, I should say, it made a sound. And I had just enough time to hide. That was a little pass at me, and I don't think it gave me enough time, nearly. Ooh. No, the game's being a little more serious, huh? Yeah. So, what else can we say? I mean, this is a pretty good setting for how much danger I'm in. I mean, Mr. Mandus here is a grand inventor. He created a gigantic machine of some kind. And, Lord knows what it's for. I can kind of make an assumption. Maybe not while I feel to be in this much danger, but, let's see now. Let me just get through a little bit of business here. Ugh. Okay. So far so good. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to go in this direction. I'm guessing? How about a guess? Yeah, I'm thinking that's right. Ooh, there was a person. Scary. Man, there's so many things going on in my head right now. So, we know that Mandus had a wife. She died during childbirth. that was revealed, but not made. I mean, it didn't hit me right away as I was experiencing it during the first episode. He was remembering to himself.
Follow us, Papa. We know the way.
Sure. Where are you? If I knew where you were. Yeah. Wife died during childbirth. Two kids, twins, I presume. Edwin and Enoch. Who I presume I am following throughout this thing. I don't know if I'm literally following them or if I'm following some kind of memory of them. I think it would be safe to assume that this is some kind of a hallucination, because I think, based on the first cutscene, I should say, is that really a cutscene? During the first video, as we turn the game on, there's a suggestion, okay? If you really unpack what happens in the first video as you turn the game on, you hear a man saying, "Daddy, please don't kill me." And like right away, oh Jesus.
Hold still, for God's sake, hold still, child. Don't let it get into your eyes. I'm gonna rinse it out now. There. It will be fine. You just need to lie down. Enoch, look to your brother. How many times have I told you not to play in the cellar?
So yeah, the kids have definitely been down here, huh? A number of times. That's a door I can't open. That's probably just fine. I don't want it to be open. Oh, what was I saying? Yeah, right. A man in the beginning movie was saying, "Daddy, Daddy, please don't kill me." And that moment, the end of that sentence was cut quite closely with the kids saying, "Papa, Papa, why aren't you paying attention to me?" No, not literally, of course, I'm paraphrasing, but like the kids said something right afterwards. So I think we can do an association.
I told you he'd come.
You see? Oh boy.
Extraordinary. Quite extraordinary. And you built it all. Good God, man. You have been busy.
It is wonderful how tragedy focuses the mind. What else was I to do? Fall into grief, pine, and fade in my hopelessness? Why not then simply die in that jungle amongst those dead temples?
You know, I think I might have been onto something earlier. No, we're not going to let death just happen and, you know, come to terms with it. I am man, I have tools. I can do better. Now, what in the hell am I going to do whilst opening this? Am I letting the enemy out? I bet I am, man. Can I close this? Oh, look. Listen to that. Oh, boy. Oh. Oh, we got two of these things, though. We got that. Oh, man. What is this machine here? Yes. Let's just flip every switch. Oh boy. How about now? You? Whatever the hell is going on, it's kind of cool. Weird. Weird. That was cool, though. That was neat. Oh, where am I going into? I'm ducking. I don't know. Okay. So something else that I can easily imagine is going to pop up anytime now. Good. Any old time now, I'm figuring there's going to be a telephone. Mandus, it appears. Just a moment. Am I... Good God. Is this where I am? That's an awfully well-lit section. That's, awfully convenient, but man, does this go down. Okay. Yeah, there were telephones. I don't know how soon there will be another one. Oh, this looks like a fantastic hiding spot, isn't it, Mr. Door? Ooh, yes. I'm gonna hide right here. No? That's fine. You don't want to be what I think you were going to be? That's cool. Oh, I'm gonna yeah, there have been some telephones. Emergency desk beer. And through the game's own admission, the voice at the other end of the phone conversation sounded an awful lot like Mandus. Which brings up the question, is Mandus answering a phone that ain't ringing and talking to himself? Fascinating idea, isn't it? Ooh, this is a change of location, change of zone. This is also a perfect opportunity to end this episode. Thank you for joining us, folks. Jesus. Things is heating up. They're not heating up. Well, I mean, it kind of to a literal degree they're heating up. We had to deal with steam earlier. Ahaha. Thank you again for joining us, folks, and do stay tuned for the next episode. Stay tuned. Stay alive.